Y'all weren't expecting that, huh? In fact, a lot of people weren't expecting that, man. I remember when I first read this, I was not expecting that. It was just so it wasn't out of the blue. It was warming up to it in the episode and even in the chapters of the manga. But when it happened, it starts a change. It was showing the compare and contrast between Katawara and men. You know, Jinka wants to become a Katawara. First, it was to be strong, but now it's to also be by Tama's side forever. You know, yes, Tama will treasure him as a human, but he wants to be by her side for longer than that. He wants to be with her, and he can't do that as a human. Sure, he'll give her precious memories, but it's not enough for him. He understands she'll be satisfied, but he won't be. So it's a big, understandable reason why he wants to become a Katawara more than ever. He even understands that humans and Katawara can coexist. They can be together. They can understand each other, but one outlives the other. And so, therefore, because of that, he wants to change so badly. He needs to find a way to do it, no matter what. So he is understanding the other side of the reasoning. Even being nervous around a pregnant woman. He was extremely nervous about her because he's not used to these kind of situations. Battle and grittiness is all he knows. And the only person he truly showed kindness to mainly was Tama. But then he got Shinsuke and Shakugan and even Shagan herself who are in the mix. And they don't want to have any of that change. Now, Shinsuke's side is he wants to become strong because he believes not only the strong have the right to live, and the weak can't do much. But then, of course, Shakugan showing him that there are things that the weak can do. He came after her when she thought she was a monster. Let's not forget that Shakugan is a very, very powerful individual without truly realizing her own strength. She knows she's strong, but besides that fact, she sees herself just as a monster, but was never really proud of it in a way. She was disgusted with herself until Shinsuke showed that kindness to her, and now she's starting to warm up with it. She can have that with pride, using that power not to destroy but to protect others. And that was fully displayed in this episode. Especially towards the end, he said it's okay because I'm a monster after all. Not because she's disgusted with it, but this time she is proud. She is proud that this time her being a monster came in handy to help someone else out. Those newborn babies. The thing that she was looking forward to the most. She was looking forward to seeing those babies more than anybody else in the crew. But unfortunately, she was never able to see them. She could hear them, but that was it. So her, in a way, death, it was very tragic. And all because that one asshole that nobody likes. Like, you're a butthead where even people on your own team don't like you. Like, jeez. And as for the Tiger Dude's a perfect example of having an enemy is not a bad guy. You see, the word enemy is too simplified in today's day. Enemy just means someone that you're against. And that is it. But it doesn't mean it has to be someone you hate. It doesn't mean it has to be someone that you despise or you don't agree with. It is someone that you just have to go against. That is your enemy, in a way. So you could completely like the person on the other side. And they could like you too. But because of you're on opposing sides and things are different, in a certain situation, you have to fight no matter what, in a way. In some situations, you say, do you have to fight? Well, yeah. If it is your orders to take out someone on the other side, no matter what, you obey those orders. And if it's not your order, then you don't have to. I remember seeing that in Azure Lane, where Laffy and the others were meeting Red Axis in the waters. And Red Axis was just ready to attack, but then Laffy just popped out a cola, starts drinking it, and starts sitting down because, aren't you going to fight? We were here to stand the ground and make sure no one passed. No one said anything about fighting. We can just sit here and just do nothing. Yeah. Then one of the person reacts that she's not wrong. We don't have to fight right now. We weren't ordered to, just to hold the line. And anyone that's crossed it, then we have to fight. So that's all I do is not to cross the line. So that's what happened. If you don't have to fight, you don't have to fight. Don't fight. You know, war, you could lose your life any moment. So why waste that for some sense of pride or something? But anyways, that dude was just terrible. He was just mocking Shinsuke, and then what he did to Shakugan was just terrible, man. Like nobody likes this guy. He had a terrible, terrible personality. Even the Tiger guy was like, "Yo, man, I'm sorry, I didn't want this. I wanted a true one-on-one, man-to-man fight, monster, monster. It didn't matter, man. I wanted to fight you fair and square with honor." And this douchebag came out of nowhere and started pulling this shit. Like, man, get out here. So he is very sad, and it's not only that, but someone who didn't need to die died on the other team, and he did not like that. It's that part that he can't do nothing about it. He can't kill his own comrade if the comrade didn't technically disobey any orders. So he says, if you don't stop this, then I will kill you. And he stopped. So the bad guy himself, in a way, wasn't disobeying orders, but in a way, he did ruin his fight that caused someone else to get killed. So that sucked right there. And then at the very end, we see Jinkei cry. Jinkei cried for the first time ever, because not only because he lost someone that was close to him, but also someone was born because of that loss. And he is saddened, in a way. Meaning, even if he does become a Katawara, he can still die. Sure, he'll live long enough, but will he be strong enough to be by Tama's side, even if he becomes a Katawara? He could kill, especially people who are coming after him right now. Who do you say people will come after him after he becomes a Katawara? Exactly. So he cried, and he was like, Jinkei, you can cry too. You know, it's good to see, even if you are a monster, doesn't mean you can't cry. You can still have some humanity, even as a monster. Like Devil May Cry. Then, on the opposite side, you have Shinsuke, a guy who's quick with his emotions, a guy who's very emotional and sensitive. He did not cry. He did not cry for someone who actually had emotional, romantic feelings for him. Instead, rage come over him, anger, hatred, hatred for his enemy, hatred for himself for being weak. He is tired of being weak, and I believe him going down his path will cause that dark sword to finally awaken and listen to him bit by bit. Either way, it has caused a true change within Shinsuke that we have not yet to see. Like I said, last episode was the beginning of the journey that they're taking, and this journey will truly put them on a trial they have yet to see before. You know, no more just wandering around and just having their adventures. No, they're on a true journey, taking down a very powerful and dangerous foe who is very smart and cunning, and he has powerful allies on his side that can do much damage to our heroes. So now, like I said, last episode was when the journey truly began, and the journey just began already. This is happening. So, what else could happen? What will change between our characters? We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, people, I love this show, and it sucks as being overlooked, but what can you do? But anyways, that was like after this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Saturday. Signing out.